settling in for game 3 of C Squad here. Joined by bowlers from the Ukraine, Malaysia, Norway, and Venezuela. Stepping up on lane at 15. Tun Hakim, Tun Hasnul Azam. Unable to get the messenger to get the 10 after starting off with an early double. He's joined by teammate Khalif Andor Adam, who will be stepping up on 16 in a moment, representing the Ukraine here in C Squad. We have Valentin Kucherenko stepping up, left-hander on 15. Nice shot there. 3 in a row. He's joined by Daniel Pervukin. We'll be looking to make it 3 out of 4 in just a moment. Stepping up for Venezuela, looking for 4 in a row. Massimiliano Frigote. He connects. He's joined by Rodolfo Monicelli. For competitors from Norway, we just saw Oyvind Kolseng convert his spare. Joined by Martin Moen Stickbaki. Stepping up on 18 at the moment, looking for his first double after connecting in the 4th frame. There it is. Strike for Rodolfo. There's some chat in the chat room. That's what chat rooms are for, I suppose. But I believe that is the nephew of the USBC and PBA Hall of Famer Amleto Monticelli. If anyone would like to correct me, please feel free to do so, but I seem to remember that. Crossing the wire there at some point. Get you some scores after 2 games here. Still waiting for the online update, but Abdul Rahman Al Khalid. I'm sorry, Abdul Rahman. That's a trying to get it. Al Kelwi. There we go. Took me so long, I missed his score. But he'll come around again. He is on top of the standings after 2 games from C squad, 232 in the opener. Representing Saudi Arabia is Abdul Rahman. He's at 460. Antonia Izquierdo, 458. Ziga Zoller, who we just saw, 453. Cameron Doyle, 441. Ivan Malik, 435. Benjamin Martinez, 429. Game 3 was where we started to see the scoring pace pick up in B squad earlier today. Well, that was kind of the transitional phase, and saw some scores actually slow down a little bit on A squad. So we'll see if we find the same amount of excitement in our final squad of singles qualifying. Our two players from Venezuela putting together a nice game here in the third. Outside the miscue in the 7th frame from Rodolfo Monticelli. Looking pretty good. Already getting to the 5th arrow. Ringing 10. See if Martin from Norway can make it 3 in a row. Set up the 10th. It's kind of a chance. Great shot. Keen getting the messenger for 3 in a row for Malaysia. All right, we'll address a few of the questions going on in the chat room. As far as the setup we have here, we actually have a total of 3 cameras. Got the main shot showcasing lanes of 15 through 18, and then 2 scoreboard cameras at the moment. We'll use those a little bit differently for the medal round coming up, as lanes 15 through 18 will not be in play. Unfortunately, well, we'd love to have a camera behind every pair here, but between bandwidth, amount of supplies, amount of wires, amount of cables, and the amount of people we have in here, that just wouldn't be very feasible. It'd be tough for everyone to get around, and of course, safety always the key. But outside of watching it, you can essentially follow along in every aspect of it by visiting the official World Bowling Youth Championships page. We have a link in the description below this video on the YouTube page, or you can just type it in at 2016 at WYC.worldbowling.org. Between live scoring, standings, schedule, lane schedule, so you'll know when people are coming to our featured pairs to watch. So that's how we keep track of things here as well, through the live scoring. Obviously, we can kind of see how far along everyone is throughout the house, but can't necessarily see all the scoreboards well enough to read at this point. So especially as we get closer to that final game and get an idea of who's going to have a shot at the cut number. We'll do our best to kind of run down the competitors who are going to have an opportunity to get to the number. Keep you updated on them as they make their way through. Who knows, we might have them live here on Bold TV. There's a little bit about just what we're working with here. So finishing up game number 3. Here behind lanes 15 through 18 in this 32 lane facility. Nakim from Malaysia putting together a late string of strikes. 5 in a row, looking to make it 6. Still has a shot at 2 of 47. Speaking of 247, Massimiliano from Venezuela looking to get one more strike to get there. See if he can get that. That'll put him on the right side of plus. We'll need a big final 3 games to get to that plus 177 number on top of the standings. Or not on top of the standings, I should say. That's the cut line for the top 4. Plus 223 is on the top of the standings. So final few shots here. Game 3, game 4. We'll be on as soon as our competitors get to the lanes, and we'll be ready to go. We're actually some of the quicker pairs done here, so might be a few minutes before we get the next one going, but we are in the books here in C squad. Final squad for the boys qualifying in singles competition here at the 2016 World Bowling Youth Championships at Sun Valley Lanes in Lincoln, Nebraska. 37 countries represented this week. The top youth competitors. And when we say youth, we mean age-based only. So it doesn't matter if they are still youth members in their country, adult members, professional members, or have won perhaps a professional title, as a few of our players have. That's okay. It's all age-based here. So for the time being, we'll get to wait and see who our next So we will discuss all that excitement in just a little bit. Game 4 getting ready to start up. I'm Aaron Smith alongside Matt Cannizzaro. We'll be here all week for doubles and team and masters competition. So we award medalists in each and every event. So hang tight. Game 4 coming up next. Thanks again for stopping by. They both went A, B, and C squad. Only the top 4 will make it to the medal round. Total of 15 players are plus after 3 games on C squad, so scoring pace definitely looking a little bit slower than what we saw in B squad. We had all the fireworks in B squad. There's Jack Kerr from Scotland. Gets the hit for the double. Jack is joined by Paul Addison. Second bowler from Saudi Arabia, Hassan Sugati. Looking for a double after a few miscues in the early going. The 673 from Abdul Rahman. The high score so far on C Squad, so at that pace, if you were to match that, that'd be plus 146. That would not be enough to make the top 4 at the moment. 177, the number belonging to Mohammed Al-Mareki. So that's the number these guys are chasing to at least get into the medal round. So a little work to be done. Here in the final 3 games. Big double to offset the open there for Cameron Doyle. Both Cameron and Michael have spent a few years on Junior Team USA. This is Cameron's 5th year. On Junior Team, along with been on the adult team the past 2 years as well. Cameron took home 4 gold medals, singles, doubles, trios, and team, and 2 bronze medals, all of it in all events and masters at the PepCon Youth Championships in 2015. As we mentioned a little bit earlier in the broadcast today, was part of the team at the World Bowling Youth Championships in 2014 in Hong Kong. Took home the gold medal. Also earned a silver in doubles and in all events, and bronze in masters. This is Michael's 2nd year on Junior Team USA. Captured 3 gold medals at the PepCon Youth Championships last year, doubles, trios, in team, along with the silvers in all events and masters. So him and Cameron essentially taking care of all the big wins out there. Michael's also had a great collegiate career at San Jose State. Captured the Intercollegiate Singles Championships title in 2015 and was named the most valuable player by the NCBCA during the 2014-2015 season. Just our every game reminder for all information concerning the 2016 World Bowling Youth Championships. Be sure to visit the link in the description area below the video. In that first paragraph, or you can just type it in 2016 at wyc.worldbowling.org. Have the opportunity to see results, live scoring, schedule, participants, and more. We're going to put that live scoring to use in about 2.5 games from now. So we get closer to that final game and try to figure out if anyone from C Squad is going to have enough to get to the medal round. Plus 177 the number they're looking for. Through 3, no one on pace necessarily to get there. We need a big final 3 to make their way up the standings. But as we get closer, we'll see that. You never know. 1 or 2 big games can certainly catapult you up the standings and the 6-game sprint, so you don't want to necessarily let yourself get too far out of it. Players from the United States getting pretty deep here on the lane. A few folks already talking about it as Michael gets the messenger. See Cameron in a similar part of the lane. As Abdul Rahman gets the light mixer on 18. He was our C Squad leader at plus 73 after 3 games. But once again, leading the squad doesn't necessarily put you into the medal round. Cameron goes a little bit high there once again, gets the pins to cooperate, however. One pair to the left, Netherlands' Yuri Fens is going to be stepping up in the 7th frame, looking to keep his string of strikes. Going 641 for Yuri after 3 games, so this might be the game where he makes his way up there. All of a sudden is in contention. He connects on number 7. So that's one pair to our left. Yuri with the only string of strikes this game, so we'll certainly keep an eye on him as he looks to continue his run. Once again at plus 41. A quick jump to plus 141, possibly still available. Would definitely put him in contention with 2 to go. That's all you really want, is to have a chance to go into that last game with a shot. Obviously, you don't want to have to shoot 279 or more than that, but just want to keep yourself in there. Never know what can happen. Yuri stepping up, frame number 8. Asking for it to push, and that's trouble. See it on the left side of your screen on lane 13, the 3-4-6-7. Yuri wasn't able to convert the split. Sorry, at 200 in the 8th, however, so we can still get to 260 this game. That would put him right around a plus 100. Still need to average 240 his last 2 to get up to the number. Gonna have a nice finish here from Hassan Sugati. After 3 opens out of the first 5 frames, he has not missed, looking to make it 7 in a row. To get to 2-16. Addison finishes with 177 for Scotland. Jack Kerr can get to 179 with the awkwardly placed bucket. Abdul Rahman, after leading the way so far in C Squad through 3 games, running into some trouble. He can strike out to get to 181. Junior Team USA's Cameron Doyle and Michael Tang also off pace. Tang can get to 201 still. He was under par heading into this game. Doyle can get to 190. So running out of room with 2 to go. One member of Junior Team USA in the top 4 at the moment. Wesley Lowe holding on to that 3rd spot at plus 185. The reigning silver medal winner. Here at the World Championships. Looking to improve upon that finish, looking to hold on to a spot in the medal round. Once again through 4, unless there's some big scores happening that maybe we haven't seen. So let's see if anyone has some big games here. Start to get into that conversation. Yuri Fens of the Netherlands started with the front 7, finished with 240, so that gets him to plus 81.